We've extended Harry White's loan. We've got 2 pretty big transfers to talk about. We are playing in the FAI Cup Final today. We've got the Norway game, and we've got the youngest goal scorer in our league's history. Let's roll that intro. Welcome back in, my friends. We have loaned Harry White until the next transfer window, which is not as long as I would like it to have been. But okay. I tried to buy him. You see he's valued at 21K? You see that? You know how much they wanted? 4.4 million. I was like, oh, let's go to the loan screen. And then I said, let's try a mandatory fee of like 60K. And they're like, we want you to play him on a key player contract and 3.3 million. I was like, how about rotation and not that? And they were like, fine. So we'll have to see if we can loan him again. He's been a good rotational option, right? He's got 1 assist and 6 starts on a 6-8-7. He's been nice to kind of give us that balance in the midfield. So at least we've secured him through then. But, right, they want a lot of money, lads. We've got some injury issues to deal with. I'm not going to show you that yet. We've signed. I mean, Boston. It was already done. It was a done deal, right? It just waited until the end of the season to go into effect. So we've done that. We got 254 grand, which again, I don't understand. I don't understand why the rules page says 255, but we end up with 254.9. So maybe the rules page rounds up, but when they send you the inbox, it doesn't. That's all from the league, right? Yeah. So it's just a weird rounding thing. Fair enough. Youngest goal scorer in league history. Let me get you the days, how old he was. 16 years, 224 days. The previous record was 16 years, 264 days. So 40 days younger, my friends. It is Tom Caffrey. Hello. I mean, it was in a game, right? The end of the season didn't matter. We've lost 2 games. We've drawn 1. It's kind of a stumbling finish. Probably not the best way to go into the cup final. There's my dog barking. This is a fantastic episode start. Would we have liked to have continued our win streak? Sure. Right? But I felt it was more important to rest some of our players, to hopefully avoid some injuries, and to get some youngsters some game time. That has paid off, right? So he's got 1 sub, 1 start, 1 goal, 7-1-5. Quite nice. Concentration is a major issue. But he theoretically, because we are going to have cups and now Champions / most likely Europe League after that next season, I think he could, because we've got him on he's good for 3 years, right? And he's low wages. So I think there's a chance he is going to start at least the cup games and maybe rotate in a little bit on those midfield spots next season. We have signed, I'm just going to call him, you tell me what it is, but it's Paddy O'Connor to me. I mean, that just is just perfect. So we've signed him. Let's go look at the transfers. Okay. So the other one, we'll come back to Paddy. Paul Russell is with Glentoran. Pretty versatile player, right? Like, I mean, again, primarily a midfielder, but in a bind, can play these other roles, and we train him young. I tend to I'm willing to pay more for young players to come in and continue, hopefully to develop, even though we have training facilities. So maybe that's a problem. But we have signed him, and the transfer fee is 28 grand. We have offered him a contract of 2K. That's the problem now. When we go to sign players now, they're going to want a lot of money because of us being in the Champions League. So that's not ideal. So, and you'll notice it's a key player contract. But here's my thinking. Like, he could play the roaming playmaker if we need. He could play, like, we have some options. I can always put him down to like a first team or rotation and say, suck it up, right? Or a central midfielder on attack, maybe doing that to start to kind of keep it simple for him, or simpler. You could play here. It was probably a little bit of a reach, but when you look at the reports, he's the 3rd best midfielder on the team. He's better than Marsh and Fox. And with Marsh, he's on a first team contract 1.6K. And he doesn't have as good technicals on some of these things. But Marsh is, again, more of a defensive midfielder, ball-winning midfielder, that type of a role. He's better than Fox, who is a hot prospect. that we have for at least another season. Again, he's 21, and we played him in a box-to-box midfielder. So I feel like when you look at the ratings, it's not too aggressive in terms of a reach. Like some of like the 5 free kick taking, but okay, we won't put him on free kick taking, right? We can play him in the roaming playmaker. We'll give Harry White a rest. I just think it gives us some options. O'Connor here, when you look at it, is theoretically the second, or I mean, depending on what the rating ends up, third best central defender that we have. Rowan is here for another season. Again, he may just end up being that rotation. He's on a backup contract, so theoretically he wouldn't care. That backup player for us, if you look at his page, right, he's got Walsh and then Marsh behind him. So we still definitely need him. And we've got the wage budget. I'm just worried about if we go to sign players next season or extend contracts next season. Like, I mean, when you look at the expiration dates, right? So a lot of these, Wiltshire probably, I mean, I'd like to keep him. I'll keep him if he can keep the wages really low, and we'll take a backup contract because we're going to have cup games. I tend to favor him, but we could get rid, like we could not sign Joe Coveney. Gilmore's likely leaving. O'Neill, we're going to sign Zach O'Neill. I mean, assuming he doesn't want like $900 a week on a backup contract. Now, if he does, that'll be a different conversation. Danny Lloyd's going, Tommy Tierney, Jack Ludwig, Nag. I'd like to keep Nag maybe and reloan him because he's got the potential. If we can get him a loan where he can play, we're going to extend Darren Walsh. Danny McVeigh is going to leave. I don't think he's worth it. Like, I think when you look at it, right, Tom Caffrey's already better than him and is 4 years younger, so that kind of settles that. Johnny Docherty, probably leaving would be my guess. But that's 2024. And then you see these dark gray lines? Those are starters. All of our starter contracts are done next season, aside from Gary Hayes-Ward. So I think, obviously, we carried too many players, again, because that's what I do this season. And we're going to have another clean out, but I'm just worried about what happens this season, like when we go to extend next season. So that's what's going on in terms of results. As I showed you here, Derry City, we drew. They had an own goal, and Elaine got a like back-to-back, right? 2 minutes apart or a minute apart, whatever. Equalizer was quite nice. Sligo Rovers, the 90th minute winner. That was gutting because it was the end of the game. Again, we rotated a lot. Waterford, we smashed them. Tom Caffrey started off with the winning goal. Thompson is now happy to stay with the club because we've gotten him up to 5 starts and 11 subs. So we've used him a lot here at the end of the season. So even though we've lost some, right? He played here. Yeah, I could have sworn we played him here, not in defensive role. That's weird. So the fact that he got to either sub in or play in those last games has apparently appeased him. So I think the 2 losses is worth it for that. And it was good. Thompson, and then Darren Walsh got a goal, so that was cool. And then we lost here. They scored 2 quick goals, lots of yellows. Gary Martin had a tight groin, kind of meh situation. So let's hop forward and get ready for this game. And then I've got a lot of stuff to do with Ireland to kind of figure out, that whole thing. So Jake Doyle Hayes for Ireland is out for 3 weeks with an injury, so he's going to miss the Norway game. That's not what you want to hear. I'm going to have to turn the sound on because I've been playing without sound. So hold on a second here as we get my earbuds ready. We're going with our strongest team. I am going to put White here instead of Marsh because without Galbraith, we've got, Tom Caffrey, Zach O'Neill, Wiltshire, or the guy I just told you about. No, Caffrey, McVeigh, who's out with a concussion. So I'm putting our best players out. Marsh is a 3-star on the defend role. He also knows the ball winning midfielder, but because this is a big cup game, I kind of want to play him just like hang tight. White is pretty good from a support standpoint because he's got the first touch, so we want him doing that. That gives us a more defensive player to help out. Is kind of what I'm thinking there. Charlie Rowan, Bernard, Caffrey, Thompson, Lloyd, and Elaine on the bench. We experimented with a little bit of that 4-3-3 with a DM wide in the last few games. Again, it was kind of okay. Go there and win a trophy for him. Yes. I like that team talk. That was good stuff. I like the gaining confidence. Boom. Yep, we like our keeper. That's essentially what we're saying. We're going to go extended highlights. This has been an unbelievable season. I hope you've enjoyed the ride. I know we've kind of clumped up episodes here at the end, but that's also allowed me to kind of put out, not necessarily daily, but like pretty consistent content. And again, I wasn't just trying to scoot through the season, but you know, it's at the end of the season where stuff really starts to matter. And we've given up a goal in the 4th minute or 5th minute. But, you know, you get the cups, and obviously next season we'll have Champions League starting in, what is it, July, August timeframe, something like that. So that's when the season really kind of kicks off. So not to skip the first half of the season, but, you know, you kind of go to the most important things first. That's a really large disappointment. Boston, no, Kidoki. Collins with the sliding tackle. They okay, not really cleared, but away for a minute. Ooh. Woof. Come on, boys. It'd be really nice if we could win this over UCD. Because, again, because of course it's UCD. We are playing balanced. We're not playing positive, anything crazy. Fox heads it away, but we don't win the second ball there. Come on, boys. Nice job coming out and collecting that. Like you collected your paycheck from us. Can you ping a ball and find a teammate? No, but we get no. Fox. What does the Fox say? Fox says I wasn't paying attention and didn't notice the okay, don't get sent off. The blue kit in front of me. Kit's nice, smart. Okay, I thought he punted that. That was the angle of the camera made it look weird. Okay, White plays in Gary Hayes Ward. He's all by myself. Finish the run, Wilkinson. Come on, mate. Keep it. Cross it. Oh, I think he should have pinged it back in. Now they've had a chance to reset defensively. Fox. Davies. Foul. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take a set piece chance here. Can we get some action here from Harry White? Get some action, huh? Harry White! Oh, he was going to that low ball, you know, in the corner. It was a good attempt. We are motivated. Are we going to lose to UCD again? Didn't this happen last season? I feel like we lost a cup something or another to UCD last season. And I'm going to be more upset once I look it up. So let's not do that. Like, why would we? Talbot pings the ball. That looks like it has no rotation on it. It could be just the animation. Just look at the ball like no spin on the ball at all. Which would be impressive, right? Like just flat punt a ball with no spin. Okay. It always makes you nervous when you can't see where the camera hasn't moved up yet. Like, that looked like a arcing ball. Was it going to go into the back of the net, you know? Gary Hayes Ward, he's got a runner. He plays it to Wilkinson, takes a touch, and then awkwardly slides it in, but we'll take it. Lucky that wasn't called, I think, for a foul? Let's watch it again. Spence. Ball over the top. I'm really glad he played that. Takes a heavy... It was the second touch, and then he kind of realized what he did, and he was like, whoa, let's just slide it in there, boys and girls. And apparently that's worth a 7.2. We're going to demand more again. Okay, focus, boys. Here we go. Spence, can we get another? That's why would you had teammates here you could have thrown to, and instead you go to the guy with 3 guys marking him, and Davies could have brought that down. Instead heads it. Collins... Not enough. It's going to get shot. It's blocked by Frank the Tank, who's continued to develop well. We've got to lock him into a contract. Again, I'm worried about contracts. They're going to want a lot of money. We don't have a lot of money. Oh, that was a sitter, mate. I thought he was offside for a second, but either way, it was a sitter. Wilkinson. Take him down. Red card. Yes. 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 It was just one of those things. Sometimes you can tell on a highlight where it starts. Like, it's too early to be a goal, and so something probably dramatic is going to happen. You know, maybe I could be wrong about that, but that's what it feels like. They've got 10 in a cup final. Harry White, after a bit of a drought on set pieces, smacks one in for our second goal. My friends, surely against 10. Way offside there from Hayes Ward, but I guess didn't block the keeper's vision, so they can't complain. They've gone 4-3-1-1. It's kind of interesting. They picked up a yellow. Yes, come on, boys. Surely this is our time. Surely, boys. Let's not have a sending off for us. Let's not make it even, you know? This game's still playing. Oh, nice job there by Frank. Plays in. Oh, what a lovely ball. Gary Hayes-Ward smacks it home. That's the dagger. That's the dagger right there. I mean, the red card's not good. The free kick is really good, but going up 3-1 right before halftime, you've got to think 16th goal of the season as well. That's got to be the dagger, right? I really wish we could get training facilities so that when we sign really good players, they can continue to develop. Like Wilkinson's physicals have not gone anywhere other than down because he had the injury. We just don't have the money. And that's what's disappointing. Passionate. Keep it going, lads. Hey. Don't get sent off. Should we take him off? Should I put Marsh back into his normal role? And bring on, like, Caffrey? We only have one midfielder sub, so let's leave it for a second. I mean, we got 3-1. That's, you know, that's risky business, isn't it? You might be thinking, you should take that to key highlights, not against UCD. If we are going to enjoy every moment of smacking them around. Derry City is also a big fan of us because Derry City is in 4th. So us winning this would open up that slot for them rather than it going to UCD. Ball at the top. Gary Hayes-Ward brings it down. Oh, he could have crossed. I mean, it was close, right? You get it on frame if you can. Hard for the keeper to make a reaction. He makes a good reaction, but he could have slid it across the 6-yard box there, I think. Davies to Wilkinson. White. Davies. White. Fox. Wilkinson and... Okay, Spence is out there. I was wondering who that was going to. I'm like, we don't have a right winger, but he's moved up. Poor ball in, but Fox collects! Oh, he was going for it. He was going for the glory. Sometimes I forget how young some of our players are, and like that's exciting. Assuming we can keep hold of them is what I was trying to say. Isn't it weird that Harry White is only a 7 on penalties, right? I mean, I know it's a different skill, but like, you know, set piece-ish. But I guess his is more like if he can direct the ball that well from a set piece, why can't he do it with a penalty? And my computer is apparently not happy with me recording. I don't know what's going on. Like the jittery. That's weird. We're not complaining. 15th goal of the season, my friends. And Davies, Fox, White. There you go. Spence. Lots of space. Are we going to get another? I mean, they are a man down, and we have our 2 best strikers on the pitch. I mean, it's just a goal fiesta. You know what I'm saying? With that, we'll take Marsh off. If you're going to be complacent, we'll put on a guy who wants to play attack. We are going to soak this up. And you may skip forward to the video. I really don't care. I am not a fan of UCD because of what they've done to us and what FM has done to us in terms of scheduling all our games against them in the cups. And again, I think it was last season that they beat us. Wilkinson on a hat trick. He's off your tackles, man. Let's just chill. Like, let's just have a nice little game. You know, I don't think we're going to take anybody off. This is the last game of the season. Enjoy it, my friends. We're not playing attacking. I'm not trying to rub it in their faces, right? I mean, we are staying positive, right? But it's more of, hey, we're going to play our game. You got 10 men, try and stop us. But we're not like very attacking, aggressive, you know, slide tackling and whatever, all that kind of stuff. So we'll take we'll take Fox off. We'll mix it up. I am trying to get Daniel Thompson to know the attacking wing role. He needs game time to do that. So sure, we'll get you an appearance fee, mate. Right? Like, go ahead. Take Fox off. That's fine. Hopefully he's okay on a 7.4. He's understanding what we're doing here. Harry White on a 9.2 with a goal and an assist. Look at the ratings. 8.1 for Frank, 8.7 for Spence. Spence has definitely come on. Since Gary Martin got injured, and Spence pretty much had to start every game, that is really, like, he seems to have, like, not solidified himself as the starter. I'm not saying that, but he's gelled with that back line well. So I think there's definitely something to keeping the save back four. That really does tend to help, and again, we've talked about that in terms of what has worked so. Okay, it's not a red. Cool. Worked so well this season was playing the same starting 11 whenever possible. The reason that I've kept a slightly bigger squad that people have complained about. We're gonna watch the ticker tape parade here. That's the first time we've won something at home, like and locked it up at home in a while. Is because we don't have the youth facilities. It's just like our players don't come in at like an amazing level where I feel great about, hey, let's grab an under 19 to throw them into the league, right? Or the Champions League or something like that. But we do need to watch our budget. So my goodness, boys, enjoy. How could you not be more than delighted with a hat trick? I mean, really, mate. Look to gain confidence. That's interesting. That's like the second time I've seen that from Gary Haysward. Like, is he lacking in confidence? That's really not good to see all those arrows like that. To be transparent with you, I'm just going to leave it. We're not going to talk to anybody else. I just want the guy, his physicals aren't as good to get a little bit of love. So this helps, my friends. We get the treble. We won the league, we got the FAI Ford Cup, and we got the A Sports Cup. The only thing we missed out on was the Leinster Senior Cup, which we don't really care about. We don't really care about this, but we'll take 78 grand. Oh. Where's the Hall of Fame? Am I aware that there's a Hall of Fame? No, that's... I have no idea how to find that. Am I up here? Anybody? I don't know what that means. Apparently, I'm in the Ireland Hall of Fame. Oh, View Hall of Fame. Thank you. That's not really easy to get to. Right? Okay, fair enough. So it shows which team. Okay, so we've got 7 domestic cups, which is the tied for the second most. O'Connor's got 3 more league wins than us. All right. 2 Leinster Senior Cup wins, FAI Ford Cup, the Premier League, and the EA Sports Cup. We won the EA Sports Cup 4 years running. Yeah, we're going to praise you. Yep, sure are. Of course, we get 78 grand, we pay out 35 grand. I did give the players the maximum bonus because I was like, we have to win the league. So, like, I think on the EA Sports Cup, whatever the money was, like, we netted 2 grand because of what it was like we got paid 18 or something or whatever it was. Like, we got X amount and then we immediately paid out all but 2 grand of it to the players. So, my friends, let me know. Be thinking about this because we are going to play the Norway game for next episode. Who is your signing of the season? Who's your player of the season? Who's your young player of the season? And do you think we're going to be able to afford all these players when we renew contracts sometime next season? Or should we do it now, before next season? Let me know that too. I'm going to hop us forward to Norway. All right, my friends, you can see who we've brought up, who we've dropped here. Potential first cap for Callum Thompson. He does have English nationality, so we're going to try and steal him. Probably not going to start, would be my guess, but definitely one of our subs. Ryan Cassidy, Jake Doyle Hayes missed out for injury. We also have Hendrick is coming back from concussion. Looks like he's going to be able to start, though, so that may change up these things as well. We brought up David Doyle, who is a youngster that we want to try and get capped, so that could be one of our subs. And David Duru as well. Right back option. We actually have too many we're trying to cap in this. It's because I didn't set the friendly. That's really going to be not great. And Janadu here we brought up. So he's probably the one that won't get subbed on of those 4. But we're trying to make sure we get as many caps in as we can. It was a surprise call up because I was just looking for players. Like, he's the 3rd string keeper. You know, like, things would have to go seriously wrong to not use or to have to use him. So that's where we're at. Let's hop forward to the game. Here we go, my friends. Our mysterious ex-international saying that Norway won't be able to deal with the pressure upon them. It says they give up 8 chances a game against a 4-1, 4-1 DM wide. We're going to go back to play. I don't know if we should play counterattacking or not, but we're going to try it. Pretty much everybody you might expect. Parrott, Maguire, Duffy, Hendrick, Cullen, Kelly, Field, Shane Duffy, Masterson, Shaw, and Bazunu. Right. We had questions about Thompson's call-up and Janadu's call-up, and I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't talk to me. I trust the guys that we got in. I know Hendrick is at 87%. He's not happy that we don't have enough experience in the squad. Pile on the misery, boys. I'm tempted to go, like, should we go gegenpressing? You know, if they're not very good. Wonderful player, blah, blah, blah. I may have to pause in the middle of this video just as a heads up. That's something I got to do. Trying to squeeze stuff in here. But if we could... I mean, a draw's not devastating, right? It would leave us in League B if we get a draw, because we'd be mid-table. A win would propel us, I think, unless there's a goal differential thing going on, I didn't look, to Group A, which, again, as we talked about the last international episode, I'm not sure if that's 100% a great thing, but we'll see. Shaw down the line, Maguire crosses, it falls to Cullen, cuts inside, shoots, it's blocked, but it goes out for a corner. All right, boys, come on. We're playing balance, so it's like counterattacking, but balance. We're not being too cautious. Maybe we should play, instead of counterattacking, we should play, like, control? I'm not sure. The possession has been all theirs. Maguire, he's got the... Okay, that was interesting. Maybe he's trying to sneak it in there where the keeper couldn't see it, but he didn't get enough pace on the hit. Punts it long. Masterson, our ball-playing defender on cover, clears that really nicely. That was a heck of a volley, right? Didn't even bounce. He just punted it. Oh, Hendrick, come on, mate. I know you're coming back from a concussion, but they said you could play. They said you could play. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Da, 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 da. Switch of the field. Is that Shaw coming out? Yes. Or is that... No, that was Maguire. Shaw was further back, kind of nestled in there. Maguire plays it up to Troy Parrott. Oh, it's lovely. Duffy, run onto it, made shoot. Oh, he's missed it somehow. Oh, you got to get that on frame, brother. Come on. That's fine. So this one, they got all the possession, but we're equal on shots. We've got the half chance. They kind of have to come on to us, is my thinking, right? Like they're running onto us, so let them do that and then counter them. I'm definitely going to be pausing in the middle of this video. Pings it up to new one. Not okay. Heavy touch. Oh, what a for the first time in a long time. It's not my keeper that does that, and that's at the international stage. My goodness, we don't need to watch that. That was pretty obvious. I mean, that's unfortunate. Of course, it's a clear-cut chance. It's not a clear-cut chance created from our play, but you take every clear-cut chance you can get. Hendrick with a... Was that Hendrick, I think, that played that ball? Duffy wasn't on the same page with him. He kind of cut inside there. As an inside forward is likely to do. Does. Anyway. We got a 1-goal cushion here. Penalty. I could tell when that guy went down like that. Why would I say a thing like we've got a 1-goal cushion? Of course, we can't... The Czech Republic plays this game afterwards, and Norway is going to be tired, theoretically, because they've played us, right? Not as fresh as they are right now, at least. Somebody's unsure. That's all. That's Masterson, I think. That's good. Lovely. That's what you want to see. We're playing at home in front of our home fans against a team that has no points. Although, to be fair, they are ranked better than us. So, like, I'm not saying... Like, I think we did a good job in the last window, right, in the Nations League. Come on, boys. Is it all going to go wrong here? Nope. Long shot. 7 shots, 4 of them long shots. We'll take that, I think. We will gladly take that. Picked up a knock. Okay, Masterson no longer unsure? Are we suddenly sure about ourselves? Got a yellow. Masterson's made a lot of mistakes. We can take him off. We've got Linehan can come on, actually. That's one of the guys I called up. He can play... He's a natural central defender, but he can also play the DM or a ball-winning midfielder in central midfield. So, like, maybe he comes on, and if we have to make more changes in midfield, he can slide up or back or whatever. Kind of gives us the flexibility. Again, having those players that give you flexibility is huge at this level. No. Clear it away. Clear it away. Okay, we've kind of reset defensively, but the highlight continues. That was a good ball. I mean, an ambitious ball. I thought that was a handball shot, dude. Shaw dives. Wrong goal, mate. Wrong goal. Goodness. Okay, we didn't field angles. Like, I'm not going to get to that. Doesn't try for it. It's all on our end of the pitch. Goodness me. I think we may switch to, like, a control. Oh, he flaps at it. Oh. Oh. We're going to try controlling, slowing the pace down with this. Still, oh, not higher line. We're going to go lower line. But kind of slowing it down. Get that possession up. If they have less possession, they have less chances to score on us, right? Like, that's, yeah. They are battering away at our defense. It's over the top. Now, you may be thinking, you don't need to win this game. Why are you going control? But, they are knocking on the door a lot, is my point. We've not really played well. I think Masterson's coming off. Oh, that's going to ruin one of our subs, mate. You're killing me. I was trying to cap some people here. All right, I'll be right back. Here we go. I'm far from pleased. We stressed Will Shaw out, so let's say I have faith in you. He does not care about that, my friends. I think we take Masterson off. I think we do. He has made a bunch of mistakes I mean, it could be that we're playing him in a ball-playing defender role. Like, so do we just go, like, just regular cover? Like, don't try and be a ball-playing defender, just cover? Do we try that? I think maybe we'll try for a little bit. And because that leaves the option open of getting our 3 caps in for the players. We would like to win if we can. I'm not going to be gutted if we don't go to Group A. I mean, a win would be good for our ranking, too. That's the other thing. But again, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. This is more about establishing the team long term. That's how I'm looking at this. Is let's get these guys capped. Let's keep working on it. Let's get to the World Cup qualification. And really, that's my take on Nations Leagues right now. Right? It's like you've essentially replaced those friendlies in between Euros and World Cup qualification. For that reason, right? So it's not like it's the highest need in terms, if that makes sense, in terms of you got to win all the games, because it's not a qualification for a FIFA tournament, right? It's something to essentially replace friendlies. So this is what we would do in friendlies, except it counts for a little bit of something, right? I feel like I'm rambling, but I hope it makes sense. Stuffy! All flicked away. I didn't think he was going to need to do that, but we'll take it. Possessions come up a good amount. And a good amount is like 4%, but at least it's 60-40 rather than like 70-30. Kelly! Oh, the angle made it hard to tell where that was going. I thought that was going in. I definitely thought that was going in. And possessions dropped. But we're even on important shots, right? On target, clear cut chances, and half chances. Ooh, I thought that was going in too. Just barely scoots it aside. Or watches it go outside. Will Shaw's made mistakes. We freaked him out. Lovely stuff, that. Okay, Hendrik is knackered. Okay, we could bring on Duru. If Sean's making a lot of mistakes, I think that's our first... Can you play wingback, mate? Sort of. We're going to tell him to... We're going to personalize it just like we did. You play defend rather than No, we'll I should have thought about this ahead of time. Automatic, but we're going to say, like, don't dribble, don't shoot, take fewer risks with your passing. Because this kid's nervous, right? His passing is a 10. He might be able to cross as an 8. I mean, it's not outstanding, but, you know, make do. Hendrik... let's bring on Thompson. What do you know, sir? What do you know, sir? Box to... Your finishing's not the best. Can we do box to box and just say, like, shoot less? That might make sense. What about dribbling and passing? Let's take a look at that. A 9 and a 16. Okay, so I'm going to tell him to take more risks with that. And I'm with a 9, I'm okay with the dribbling. So that gets our 2 of our guys in. Doyle would be the last one, but we would like to make that like a last-second sub. If we can, because, you know, we do need to try and score. Okay, just making sure. Like, I did hit every once in a while the game, like, because it's thinking or whatever. I'm like, hello? Is this thing on? Kelly, come on, mate. Come on, mate. Oh, that was going in. That was going top bins. Keeper comes out and grabs it, though. Kelly's exhausted. Sorry, mate. You're on a 7.0. World-class midfielder coming on for just a midfielder. That's not what you want to see. Maguire crosses in. Parrott's there. No, it falls. It's flicked on. Oh, no, the counter. Oh, no, the counter. Masterson should have brought that down, but Cullen collects. Plays it to Thompson. First cap. Nice touch. Gets it to Giroud. First cap. Oh, is that his first touch of the game? It's crossed out. Yes! Troy Parrott. David Giroud on his debut, my friends. Gets the call up. Assists with his 8 crossing. It's more of a keeper mistake, but we're not complaining. Come on, boys. Yes. Do we drop everything? Do we drop the wingers back? Oh, yes, lads. I think we leave it. We want to leave the danger of the counter there. Maybe we should have dropped him. I don't know. Does this send us to Group A? Easy. Shane Duffy. Nice. Duru. Oh, yeah. Play it to the young lad. Yeah, yeah. Confidence is building. We're going to win the World Cup, lads. Okay. Let's qualify first. Small goals. Thompson. Kelly. Deep line playmaker is exhausted. Gets in. Cullen takes a touch. Plays it Maguire. There was a congregation of people. Troy Parrott, my friends, is going to get subbed off to applause in the 88th minute in front of the home stand. Yes, look. Oh, that sold out crowd. People got the cameras going. Look at that. Or it's a glitch in the game, but it looks like cameras going. Click, 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 click. Oh, what a finish. What a finish, people. We should have been playing positive, I think. The direct counterattack just let them come on to us too much. Okay, it's not over yet. It's not... Okay. So, we're still even on the chances created and all that kind of stuff. I gotta remember to sub him off. And, okay, here we go. Can we get a 4th? Kelly! Duffy at the back post! Oh, Shane Duffy trying to get the legend a goal here. Oh, I would have liked him to pass it to Duru there. Pause! Okay, lads. Troy Parrott coming off. David Doyle comes on. Does not know that. We'll just have him play an advance forward. So Troy Parrott gets the round of applause from the home fans. We bring on the youngster. It comes in Thompson. Duffy! Shane Duffy! Shane Duffy! I don't know why I'm so excited. It's Nations League, but I told you last time, this has really been like a breath of fresh air for me. That is awesome. 4-1. 4-1. Yes, tactical changes. We don't get any more subs, do we? It's only 3, right? In this competition. Thompson, Kelly. We'll check it here after this highlight. Oh, penalty? Doyle. Oh, what a touch to Duru. Duru. Oh, I thought Duru was going to get another. Okay, easy, lads. Easy. It's 4-1. Cut off the angle. Oh, that's a goal. Okay. Just checking that we can't make any more subs. Let's go. Time wasting. Yep. Chill out, lads. Chill out. I mean, it's 2 goals with like 2 minutes left, so I'm going to say, I'm going to praise them. I'm going to praise them. I never get to praise them. We've praised the team. Okay, punched away, but we'll take it. 4-2, my friends. Yes, come on. Have we found a formation? The 4-2-3-1 or flipping it to the 4-1-4-1, but using the attacking wingers, because it gives us more flexibility with some of our strikers know those roles to where, again, flexibility, key for your call-up selections. Passionate. That was what we needed to do tonight. An 8.3 from Shane Duffy because he smashed home that goal. A 9.6 with a hat trick from Troy Parrott. I'm going to say I'm proud of your dominating performance. Yes. The game is over. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, 3 shots on target, 3 goals. Oh, it's is it not jumped us? Or is that the thing that gets us to 51st? Were we lower than that? I thought we were. I don't remember. I was hoping we could break top 50. I'll be honest with you. Let me do the press conference and see if anything changes. Well, Norway has dropped to 28th after that loss, and we have only increased to 51st from 52nd. That seems a bit harsh. I mean, I'm just saying, we got 3 wins out of 4 chances in the Nations League, and we are going... Currently, we're going up. So, okay, so if Czech Republic beats Norway, I guess it would come down to whatever the sorting rules are, like goals 4, which they'd have to score 5. If they scored 5, it was like a 5-0, then they'd have the goal differential. So, they play the... I'm going to hop forward. Let's see what happens. David Doyle is emotional. Yes. Norway beat the Czech Republic. We are going up to Group A, my friends. A. Now, does that help? No, it doesn't help. Does it help them? They dropped to 28th. They're still in 28th. Has it not gone through yet? Right, because the game just happened. So we are going up to Group A. How is he lined up for Player of the Year? I mean, okay. And we do need to sign him into a new contract. He's got a $135,000 buyout clause or whatever. They're still 28th. And they're 34th. How did they... Okay, because they lost. Well, that's interesting. So, I think if the 52nd team in the world beats the 24th or 28th team, that should be more than 1 spot that we go up. But that's just me. The last thing I want to show you here is... Oh, we already took care of a lot of that. So we owe Harry White a contract. He's going to want a lot of money. But we had a bunch that were like, you know, try to loan me out or win the league. We already did all that and knocked all that kind of stuff out. So my friends, the next time you see us, I'm going to set some more friendlies for June so we don't miss out. There's 3 slots, though. Why are there 3 slots? That makes you a tad nervous. I'm going to go back and look at the calendar for, 2021, because this will be 2025, June 2025. What happened in 2021? Because that'll indicate, okay, we had 2 games in June. So why would you have 3 friendlies? Makes you a tad nervous, doesn't it? All right. If you know what's going on with that, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, hit the like button, my friends. I think I'm quite proud of the lads. And we capped 3 more players. Let's go.